back again. Welcome to the Sobo Zone. So, I just wanted to check in and share more of another newer piece that I've started working on, and I really have no idea what is going on here. No idea. These are some colors again that I'm looking at through that design book, and this is supposed to be like a purpley pop purple pink color, but it doesn't quite look like it does in the book. So I'm just going to work with what I got and see how that comes out. And right now it's looking like a hot mess to me, but sometimes that's what the in-between stage happens to look like sometimes. And I'm gonna go and see what I can do to zhuzh it up and try to make something happen. This is on paper, 20 by 16 inches, and yeah, I'm liking the pop of green here again that I'm incorporating, and with the gray, but it's more supposed to be more purpley, but I'm going to try to work some magic from my energy sources from the universe to try to make this work out, because right now I feel like pulling this off and dashing it against the wall. Yeah, I'm going to try to contain myself so that I can hopefully make something come out of this that will make me feel better. So join me if you dare. Okay, so let me get going. Let me find a brush. I'm thinking I'm gonna come in here with some more of the pop of green. So how's everything going this week? Hopefully some exciting things, some new things, some positive things are happening. I'm looking forward to more positive and inspiring things. Let's see how this will go. So yeah, I'm just gonna come in here. I'm gonna put the green in this. I like, I've been liking making patterns, and I'm noticing that that's coming through more in my work, making patterns with abstract or the figurative faces. There's some people think they're masks, but I look at them as faces. And, it could be interpreted in any which way that works, that you feel, that you know, makes you think of what something, you know, looks like to you. So to each his own, or her own, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna come in here with some of this fluorescent green in the middle of here. Yeah, so I wanted to reuse this green because it makes me think of, you know, nature. Colors will definitely, you know, give you certain feel and vibe. And that really helps, you know, to elevate or boost your space, the feel of your space, wherever, you know, you display the work. So just wanted to see what this will look like coming in here with trying to get some little, you know, spots of the green to come through some more. We'll see how this works, because I don't know how I'm feeling about this one. But you know the weird thing, sometimes, and I know this happens with a lot of people, it's a really odd thing. The piece that you're working on, you're not feeling it, but there's might be someone out there who, you know, a collector or someone who, you know, who loves art will be feeling it. In the meantime, you feel like screaming for the hills and running or trashing the whole thing. But someone else, you know, someone else feels good about it. And yeah, it's a thing that happens, I guess, but what can you do? You live and you learn. Right? You live and you learn, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. Just keep learning and living. Yeah. I'm gonna have to definitely figure out what's happening here. Yeah, I think I already said like I'm having like a sort of like a flower, idea of a flower in here, and I just wanted to make it abstract but still see and get the vibe of the flower. And you know, I came in with some lines and these shapes with the Posca marker over the acrylic. That's the acrylic is underneath. And yeah, we'll just see how it works. Bring in some of this in here. I just want to. I want to have like more of like not an exact smooth shape of a petal, but like somewhat more like uneven shape in between here. Oh, I'm looking everywhere for this, and it was right in my hand. Yeah. You know, isn't it funny when you just you say you misplace your keys or you know something, you put it down, you think, oh, where was the last place I put it? Where what was I last doing? You have to like really investigate where it was, and then before you know it, it was like right, like you had it like in your pocket or somewhere like right there. It's like, and you were looking everywhere for it, like an idiot. It's funny. Not while you're going through it, of course, but when you look at it afterwards, it's like, oh boy, needed to have some coffee or something to wake you up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like how I want to make these idea of petals to be, you know, not so straight. Like how this straight line is like this, I need to go in and make it have like a little swirl going on. To be not so straight. Yeah, I'm not liking how it's so straight. So I'm gonna have to come in with this contrasting color and then just make it like more swirly. So then now I've got more of a swirl shape instead of this straight line like that. I was not feeling that anymore. Yeah, some pieces, you know, will go along a lot smoother than others, and then some you just feel like screaming. Yep. And sometimes those are the ones that people like. It's a funny thing. People like the ones that are driving you insane. Insane in the membrane. That's right, that's right. And bring some of this in here and just get another shape happening around this, you know, around this petal. I'm gonna scratch this up here a little bit in here. Right in here too. Well, I'm gonna, you know, I'm all over the place. I work like, you know, going in and out in different sections. Let's bring this in here. I'm working with a smaller brush. Let's see, some of this goes in here. Yeah. Definitely have to like make this shape here less straight. Around all of them. I think I need to go in around all of them and do that. So let me just get a different brush. I'm gonna use this one maybe. It's got like you know, thicker head on it here. Come in here a little bit more. I could have left the gray there. Let me see. I have to do some over here. And you know, being here in Toronto, this crazy weather that happened just this week, but usually, yeah, it is crazy with the weather, but this was like day and night. One day it was snowing and then it started raining with the snow, so it was like a slushy hella mess. And the next day it was like all of it gone. The next day it was like sunshine and it felt like spring. You could go around with, you know, no coat from one day to the next. I guess that's like life, but when it happens like that, it's just wild. But you know, you roll with it. You just have to look ahead of time as what's going on, so when you step out, or if you step out, you need to step back in and, you know, rearrange what you're doing. Just like this painting, it's just you know, I'm not sure what is happening, but I think I will hope that I will figure it out at some point. Yep. At some point, I will figure it out. I will get it. Yes. Okay, so I think I might just start focusing on coming in with the green in between these circles. Let me just do that. Wash the brush a little bit, and yeah, just keep it moving. Let me come in here. I definitely have a thing for patterns, I've been noticing. Definitely. And I don't know, it's like real meditative, like going and you know, creating these shapes and the patterns and having them develop and create their own language. It's its own language. So that's really I'm really enjoying it. Definitely. Look at this. Look at this. Pop of reed coming through here. Yeah. And I find I like, you know, when things can be sort of have like a blurriness to it, not exactly, you know, precise with the way everything appears. It's like there's like, it could be blurry, or it could be like, you know, how would I say this? The way things could blend, it's not like defined. It's more, you know, things intermingle with each other more, and it's just, you can't really make out, and things can look like one thing or another. So it's just ambiguous what's happening, but at the same time you can sense what you're seeing, but at the same time it's just all like a mix, but you still get the feeling of what's happening or what you're seeing. Okay, let's skip down here, this one. Okay, and I guess I should come in the middle here too. And because I work intuitively, you know, whatever's gonna happen, I don't always know, which is so exciting to find and see what will come through. It's really amazing, and it's pretty cool, you know. Sometimes, most times, you know, I feel like it works good for me this way. And sometimes, because you know, you don't know, it can be frustrating of what's gonna happen, what's it doing, where am I going with this? Then you finally get there, and it's, well, great. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, what I'm working on here. We'll have to come back later, but I wanted to show, we're given a little update on that last episode. I showed this type of surface that I wanted to work on was this rock that I was given by my mother, and I painted it first red. If you look back on the previous episode, it was all red, and I've been working on it. So this is what it's looking like right now. This is I'm not sure which side this will be. This will be the front or the back. And this is the other side. I'm really liking these patterns. These patterns on here. That's the color that I've been working with, the green and the orange. And some of that gray. And a little bit of a peach colors in here as well. And I like the swirls on here. And the flower pieces, and then the patterns again. I'm really I have a little bit more work to do on this. I think I want to incorporate some maybe pink, like maybe this type of pink, you know, that might be too bright, I don't know, you know, we'll see. You know, I'm gonna have to just work and see what's happening, and then I'd like to, you know, glue it onto some sort of, maybe another rock, a flat rock, and see how that works. Can I see a little closer? Can you see a little better? Right there. And then this side here. Yeah. So I'm feeling how this is working out. We'll keep you posted about what else is going to happen with it, with the other colors. And usually at this point, well, at some point, I try to answer a random question that I have gotten from my son. I asked him, you know, before to give me a couple questions, random questions, and I'll see if I can answer something here. Okay, I didn't answer this one, so we'll see what this says. Okay, yeah, I didn't answer this one. Okay. What gave you the idea to create paintings with, what does this say? Blatant, gosh, I was like, I'm not sure if I can read this writing here. With blatant fours in them? What in the world is this? Okay, I'm gonna try to get another question because I can't understand his writing on that one. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, yeah, I didn't answer this one yet. Here we go. Hopefully I can read this one. How long does it take to come up and finish a painting? Wow. I think I've answered this before. So for some artists, and including myself, it could take a couple of days, depending on the size you're working on. It could take a couple of days, it could take a couple of weeks, and for some other artists it could take even longer. But what it really is, I think it doesn't really matter how long it takes, because if you have been working for a period of time on your craft, it's all that years of practice and work comes into whatever you're creating, and that could be years coming down to like putting into creating something that could be a couple hours or a couple weeks. So basically that piece is, say you've been working for 10-20 years, that piece is basically that amount of time because of your experience come through in that work. So when people want to know how long it took and try to equate that with the value or what something would cost, it's kind of a tricky thing, because you really have been working such a long period of time and you created something that might have only taken a few hours, but all that effort and practice and learning has all come out in that period of time, has come out in what you've done. So whatever period of time it takes is what it takes. But yeah, it varies, it really does. But ultimately it's your experience that really comes out, and that's what really the time, I think, is attributed to what you created as well. So again, if you're liking what you're seeing, what's working, what I'm working on here, this piece though is I gotta work on this because I'm not sure what's going on here. But if you're liking what's happening over here in the Sobo zone, I appreciate it. And if you're able to, do a subscribe, a like, a comment, that would be amazing. And I'm enjoying the Sobo zone. Hopefully you are. Until next time.